Alright, let's do that. Who's doing a beatbox?
Don't beatbox.
Don't beatbox. You want lyrics? No? Alright. 16. Don't be greedy.
Cigarette babies. As an infant, the liquors didn't faze me. Shots grazed me, pops raised me on the block that was hot like Hades. Bulimic gorillas filling they veins with scabies on the daily. I cried ice, but fuck it, they gotta pay me. Brolic Jim's on, head wavy, dumb stare crazy, gun glare, black like glare. Jesus Christ in the 80s. Died in cold blood, face covered in mud. I was described as a nigga who was lying while launching this pesticide. My mother cried for years, drank her own tears for satisfaction. My faction smothered my casket in rose gold and filthy cashes. Doorway splashes, I always kept the super soaking in grass. My clan know me well, spin you like carousels. Heaven bells fell from the grips of an angel. I blew a kiss at his halo, snatched the bangles that strangled his neck. Eject the pockets, regurgitated the profit like a jackpot. Potpourri, you go from the seed dead, hoping to breathe, stop it. Watch you learn to get popped and burn. Gangsters will wrinkle your long jeans for the stock that you earn. I used to play the parks, jaded, paint shaded. My face was dark and balked in the matrix. The hatred is what replaced my heart. Beautiful rider, immune to the Hakuna Matata. Rafiki the God, I drink a snort, removing the problems. The taste was February snow, glossy as ever. My cherry, your coffees with cream, bitches toss darts in your sweaters for letters. It don't make no sense that you niggas don't make no sense, nor make no sense. Now bet us, a trainer couldn't sweat us, but I can aim and bang at your sweater. Let a dove feather drop on you softly. My Tim's toffee, Gaddafi sin had me flossing a bit, but cost me a grip. Literally and figuratively, super nigga to be. Stiff, pissing out gifts for the rappers who couldn't sit through my lectures without getting sick. MCs was getting ripped. I was consuming a bit, hence the hint of aluminum scent that's bloomed in my shit. You lose when you quit. Monopoly games with real cash, splashy on the block. We nasty, ashy, glycerin, plastic, get at me.
808s and heartbreak, and my mind stuck in a dark place. Like I just need the spark flame and proceed beyond the time frame. Puffing ganja out my jaws fade into a small confined space. I pencil press my mental stress. 808s and heartbreak, and my mind stuck in a dark place. Like I just need the spark flame and proceed beyond the time frame. Puffing ganja out my jaws fade into a small confined space. I pencil press my mental stress, a silhouette within regret. Inside I feel a sharp pain, didn't really know my struggle. Sick and tired of all these hard days, spinning vomit thoughts that I'm bomb brain. Only if you see the truth, looking through the mirror of my spirit, which is hanging from a noose tied to the beauty of false appearance and suffocated. Colors painted then dropped behind skies so heavily. Aching for you so bad I can die in these rugged melodies. Rebel line in the Rastafari, I resonate with the golly, blowing Mary Jane till I'm coughing a smoke screen as my nose bleeds. Slowly falling cherry blossoms, countless flowers that are blooming in profusion as I'm strolling through Kyoto to the dojo of the temple. Bless the Buddha, stuffed ninjutsu, shits and gomi, hakuoki. Don't provoke me to swing katanas with the swiftness, bitch. I'm chopping like a monster filled with darkness, so they call me Muramasa. Silent swordsman, level 7 with the iron horror, singing flight like a soaring falcon. A coast wind, my soul is drowned in Frank Ocean's ultra nostalgic. 6-4s I orbit around these emotions that try to cloud me. Can't seem to control my powers. Zekiyaku, bring the bankai like I'm Kaze Shinigami. I'm your reaper, soul stiller, bro, don't fuck with it, Nuyasha. Call that bitch, sound go right on that dick like it's Kalala. Yoruichi, Nekomata, yes her body is Magami. I grab the hips and flip it backwards as I write it like a light novel, trapping you inside my manga pages. Seppuku to the rest of you haters, come get annihilated by the ballad of a fallen soldier. Scoping with the sniper rifle, missiles flying over shoulder, make you piss and shit your diaper. So sadistic, Michael Myers grip the cipher, leave you lifeless in this cipher. This is a diss against everybody, your body, y'all. Get you slipping and watch them fall. Lyrical molotovs, crossing them off of my shit. This I'm Poseidon with them tridents. This my slaughter shop for horrors. I'm inviting all competition and the con device constriction, paralyzing the opposition. Got you bonded by the submission within these cosmic compositions. See you hovering with the mothership, suffering once again when I'm stuck in my room. The blood is lit, pumping quick as I'm looking up at the moon. Shit, it ain't nothing to do, and I'm sick of fucking with you. My finger clutching this tool, squeezing out flows till I'm through. Just face it, I'm wasted deep in the vacancies of my brainless gene clusters that must have faded and painted the raging seas bloody. I lovely the colors when smothered in coalescence and go and collective consciousness, lost in my own depression, searching for heaven within the shadows to unravel the whole perspective. Yet I question all of my options that's fostering in remembrance as I dwell on the edge of this absence that shatters the light when it catches it, morphing inside the spectralist, fortified by my temperament, born of gods from Egyptian myth, jotted straight off the pencil tip. Kaze for meta when Danny Watts about to rip the shit. So I really hope you're listening. Close your eyes and let your spirit drift into the skies that look so limitless. Set sail for the realm where bliss exists. No more cry, we don't die cause life is infinite. Just look inside and find the God who gave us light within.
Yo,
It's the awesome creed, offering bars to harbor what God can see, blossoming for the optics of holy God. Watching me off the top, I'm a problem for any whimsical progeny. Marching outside these marches like I'm starting sparks of prophecy. Marked with the scar of infinite intellect, my interest is fiending for penial diligence, making my entrance to the temple where feudal lords go to war, spewing epithets to massacre makers that I'm not the top dog. A heat of caution, the marksman of any coffin. I'm darting part to your armor to devastate your flow's arteries. That's art to me. Spawn with a gripping of carcinogens, with a cast of bar simpletons, flipping pins will pit insolence. I'm cut from the finest of all filaments. I feel it's time to fill the void with ethereal penmanship. Pinning my position with a mic in my hand, advising my psyche to dice despite while devising a plan to conquer the hubris of every misguided militant man. Dropping ubiquitous knowledge that my bars offer this land. Far from a novice in the era, greatly teeming with pros. I elevated my aesthetics and never seen with the lowest. Advanced tactics compiled with quadratic fractions. I mastered rap to mathematics and captured the magic of gabbing these passages. Massacre challenges, no matter the caliber. Pass me the chalice of power to show foes that I'm infallible. Right in the cipher spirits inside of my cerebellum. I'm heavily weaponed with rebel shellers meditating. Levels decapitated, run with us a duck and rush. On and upward thrush, a mustard cup inside this golden flush. Crushing guts, busting punks to flush them under the underbrush. Running with my function, deducting the plus of doting lust. New thought, fuck about what you thought. New regime full of lords, born under the moon's arc. Flowing from a source that's surely to make you fringe. I'm desperate to make amends, to begin from the very end. Afflicted with principles, living within my zen. I'm fleeing the formula made to make sure that I don't descend. And I'm entering zones, displaying my truest form to you peasants. Bless me with holy justice and question whether you're next to the abstract captain of diligence. Scalp sentences with emphasis, including my many obtuse differences. Showing minds I'm better than any nemesis risen. Watch be the illest that all of you've ever witnessed.
Watching the lights glimmer on the surface of the ocean. Breezy and my shirt is feeling frozen. In the city searching for a purpose, let it soak in. But ended up posted on the curb with some close friends. I mean it's like 2 a.m. and we missed the last train. And my whip's in the mission with an empty gas tank. So I'm guessing that here is where we'll stay, at least until it's nearer in the day. It's looking like it's another San Francisco night. Another San Francisco night. It's looking like it's gonna be another San Francisco night. Another San Francisco night. It's looking like it's another San Francisco night. Another San Francisco night. It's looking like it's gonna be another San Francisco night. Another San Francisco night. San Francisco night. Sipping on potion at the top of the hill with city chicks rocking moccasins still. That's pocketing bills. See, the thing about it is this city never sleeps. And if we ever meet, you know I'm itching for the creep. Catch me spitting ciphers at the boom boom room. Word to Rukusaki, blowing tree fumes to the moon. It's got me feeling like the man round Japantown. Late night bland sounds, Cuddy in the alley busting hand styles. Trekking through the tenderloin, rolling up a slender joint. Who's spotting the next round? Flip a coin tells. Well, I guess I'll take the L. Liquor sold out, naked shelves, time to shake and bell. Weaving through the youngsters, making sales to the knockheads. Mugging even though we not feds. We ain't judging how you got bread. Just looking for a spot to watch the sunrise. Citynights is where the fun lies. And it's looking like it's another San Francisco night. Another San Francisco night. It's looking like it's gonna be another San Francisco night. Another San Francisco night. Yeah, it's looking like it's another San Francisco night. Another San Francisco night. It's looking like it's gonna be another San Francisco night. Another San Francisco night. The San Francisco night.
Yeah, y'all. It's all live. Yeah, y'all. I fucking told you, y'all. Live. Yeah, y'all. Jalal, Salaam in your area. Surprise the Rick in your area. Yeah, I fucking told you, y'all. Yeah, all live. I fucking told y'all. Yeah, y'all. Check it. Create a square, put a circle in it. Hold the image. Spit this physics, no more commitment. Defy gravity. Peace to all the women. Without whom we wouldn't be living. I love you. I wanna thank you. See, it's all about the balance. It can be a challenge, but that's the adversary. Split the atoms, make them matter. That's what matters. Find the constant, make sure it's constant. Check the compass, each direction. Keep your conscience, but that you'll have to listen. That goes beyond even these dimensions. 3D castle when necessary. Pin your queen back. Give you bishops and rooks like I don't need that. Checkmate you before the game starts. You just a pawn, you should just play your part. But you can holla at me. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest we play chess, but you can holler at me. You can holler at me. Yeah, you can holler at me. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest we play chess, but you can holler at me. Yeah, you can holler at me. Yeah, yo, PB sentence, the way I present it, every word I'm in it, so stay attentive. Watch the process. Jalal Salaam is the illest. Style is played out. I couldn't give a fuck about your feelings. Got the mushrooms, too much untoned. Give the spores back, feel what's lacking. Fuck fracking. This that surf rhetoric. Got the heads nodded. Roll the chronic, break the wax out. Do a tablet, some acid or dab shit. Blast up if someone offers. Don't panic. It's all love if you could understand it. Something romantic, like dinner candlelit. With your chick real intimate, she real into it. Supply the stimulant, free your mind from imprisonment. I'm so proficient with these rhymes, like adding digits, word pivot. The words living, I had the vision. You like my son or a sibling. I wouldn't suggest we play chess, but you could holler at me. No disrespect.
Yo. Yo, I don't really love, but I laugh a lot. Camelot's looking like a broke down Basquiat replica. Everyone left the building except for us. Get stoned and see the world in shades of sepia. Who's next to us? No one. Chester Samurai, but only half of the Shogun. Brash as a clone cuts deep in the soul on the stroll as he goes nuts. Peep the control of composure. Chrome for appendages, thrown in the scrimmages. The unstable mind fights the drones to the bitter end. Oh, now you chillin' kinfolk as the nigger spit folks. Old wise tale hopes been cloaked by the bride's veil. No chain, get slain like the Albatross. Chillin' out, chomping low main, watching Avatar. Wax heated up with propane. Now I'm at the stars, vibing out, going insane. Block the battle scars. I met this new babe and she's awesome. Rolled an L with the king size papes that she bought me. Now I'm higher than Dionysus with grapes at his altar, eating good. Got a grilled cheese bake, so I'm feeling pretty great. And I could have called it fate as a master. Swagger dark back, more arc than the Raptors. Never see results cause we snarf at the factors. Told the crew watch out, it's barf in the rafters. But I keep it clowning like a frail dunce. Worst feeling ever, like opening up a stale blunt.
Damn.
This was just bad timing on the road to glory. New age Vandalay, Simon switch, camera sway slightly. The antagonist of life, super villain, must remind your last shining while the camera's off. Death ship is vivid as the smoke screen and analog. Heroin and fiending off the demons wearing camouflage. No chain, get slain like the Albatross. Chilling out, chomping low main, watching Avatar. Wax heated up with propane. Now I'm at the stars, vibing out, going insane. Block the battle scar. No chain, get slain like the Albatross. Chilling out, chomping low main, watching Avatar. Wax heated up with propane. Now I'm at the stars, vibing out, going insane. Block the battle scars.
H-bomb, I'll go against a tank with the rock. Black children of Iraq, we rock any show, a party on your block. I told you I got a holster on my shoulder. I blow the spot without warning, make your motor stop running. Turn on the cool for notice, start running. The Maspyke coming with the truth, stop fronting. This is not something you wanna fool around with. I pound shit, always leave the beef where I found it. Steady hounded by the scandalous magazines and cameras, drag queens and hypocrites, slanderers. They say I'm nothing but a religious fanatic, because I diss faggots and civilize the savage and bring the ill static to whoever wreak havoc on the planet. We move on them like mass transit. So welcome to the Bucharans, damn it. The truth, a lot of suckers can't stand it, but I am it. Let your eyes scan it. The hardcore, organic, Islamic, smacking on the fist sandwich. I guess I represent life on the whole. The 54th Regiment, heart and soul. Soldiers. So I'm a Buffalo soldier. Snap your neck to this beat. Act like somebody told you. Now stomp your feet if you're hungry and you want to eat. We ain't getting any younger. It's time to get up, stand up, throw your hands up in the place. We're just getting older. We're living in the last time, so there ain't no time to waste. It's how bleak.
From the urban streets of heartache came the way to create economy, but the cold hand of fate took it all away, made the natives crazy. Nobody made a move outside of stayed lazy. Cybernetics told the tale with the fishes to simulate and crush all forms of resistance. Thousands died, mostly started in the projects. Outsiders stayed blind, though blood led to the steps. Kids asked their mommies when will daddy save the day. But he been MIA since the second birthday. Only a few saw it coming, and those that did just shut their mouths and kept on running. They're never coming back for the helping hand, and if you reach out for it, you just might get a shot, man. The proof's in his story. Murder is employment with a bona fide fee, and promises of new territory bring glory to the high-minded, wishing for their own 10 stories. And who's to blame them, cause the labor's now free. So survival of the fit is how it gotta be. So while some get fit, others getting shit, it's all explained in the biology, I guess.
So all my buffalo soldiers, snap your neck to this beat. Act like somebody told you. Now stomp your feet if you're hungry and you want to eat. We gotta get up and stand.
O-S-E-V-E-R-E, verbal tsunami, pepper the track to leave your rap salty.
Bitches wanna fuck me, money bags nucky. Always been a wildcat, ain't for Kentucky.
And I love it when I gotta be, cause I got a lot of heat and my gut I fucking gotta speak. I'm out to let the fire out or I get tired out. It keeps me on a higher route. I chime like the wind when I'm fucking rhyming. Thugs act slim, sun keep grinding.
Thunderlocks, you heard that fuss. Put this shit in crutches like butter on a biscuit. Spread them with the cutlass, can you feel it? Nothing can save ya. Stupid off the guns cap, what happens to your neighbor?
Me and my trusty, subject touchy. Living in the cold world, better learn to tucky. Ice pick, rusty, medium, husky. Love me a lady, but I'll take a hussy.
Her face on the half, past the Bacardi, way smaller than her ass. Tell her to call me every morning. I'll be straight on my dime shit, nothing less than the best. Like the set I grind with.
Something in the air, I'm afraid it maybe curtains might have been wrong before. I could've sworn that you were certain.
All the time, so what you call a rhyme is what I call therapy, it's what I call divine. And it's daring me to climb even further. My heart says no, but my mind screaming murder.
The S on my chest means I'm supersized big. Starting a house party in solitary confinement. When my eyes squint, I'm bent off lime bricks of kryptonite and cases of Budweiser. We march through opposition squadrons and troops,
banging hits from the basement, blazing out the roof.
We don't just talk shit, we throw it. Fucking up the party even if you didn't know it. Everybody in the house, bob your head for a moment, cause you can get a hit while it's going. Yo, we own it, we don't just talk
it. Giving credit, if you don't believe it, you live to regret it.
Radio ghost, don't get too close.
We on bitches hymens, like my name was Phyllis. Give them different strokes, so what you talk about, Willis?
Y'all niggas fluffy, rap seeing duskies. Let me see those jubbies, love woman busty. Hum like an animal, he a sick puppy. Swing like a hammer dude, attitude Dutchy.
And you can see it when I come undone, cause I'm someone else, don't even know where it comes from.
We can keep it moving, or we can cut you off. Brothers hacking at the format, the squad will make you cough. You're not gonna love it, like shots to the public. The Baron crash nuggets, full blast on a budget.
Live long, die hard, stand no chance, son is by far. On the other end of the rainbow, killer with a strange flow. Thought you were the same, but you changed, bro. Total disappointment.
Beer before liquor, turn your system to a geyser. Who's screaming they hardcore, get stomped in the cider. Turn to suiciders for stepping to me. Solidify words as my unheard weaponry. So effortlessly, I erupt on a beat. Going in like high tide while you stuck on a beach.
Moving on your left side, pass me the Dutchie. Listening to Portishead, about to go dummy. Damn, Dunny got more game than Jim Money. Mad honey squat to my side like beehives.
Naughty head, body up the Gotti cones. Face spread, waist something, case shut. Captain full of snakeheads. Fake kids with kids, LA lights, British nights. Is getting shitted on cause they couldn't kick it right. We came at it again cause they said that people needed it. They heated up the bomber while the motherfuckers beated it.
We march through opposition squadrons and troops.
Banging hits from the basement, blazing out the roof.
Yeah. We don't just talk shit, we throw it. Fucking up the party even if you didn't know it. Everybody in the house, bob your head for a moment, cause you can get a hit while it's going. Yo, we own it, we don't just
talk it. Give credit, if you don't believe it, you live to regret it.
Radio ghost, don't get too close.
for an evil chump. I'm a single lump of coal under heat, releasing energy in pieces of my soul. With barely a belief within the things that we've been told. Even so, I reach the goal. So if sleep becomes an option, you could keep it. Cause the sweetest victory is when the bleakest days are recent and the regal mints bestowed at a moment's spur. On in the season open, their cronies concur. I'm a smoking blur, you're hoeing the stolen fur. We know you broke and perturbed, do a better job at hiding the jealous snob line on your reference jobs. Cleanliness next to God, friendliness next to I. When enemies test the squad, you chillin's the best response. You chillin's the best response. When enemies test the squad, you chillin's the best response.
Her eyes are black pearls, staring at the map of the world. All in black, cameras snapping my world. Glad she's a girl, the one anointed. May ask the name that she shall appoint with. Supreme justice cut from 48 laws of royal scripts. Kings from Kemet, caught for coiling bits in the courtroom, defended by a lawyer's lips. From the patriot laws that hold the poor orphanage. Pale horses tread over hell's fortress. Left countries in debt in exchange for resources. Boardroom meetings discussing events that must take place in every fourth season. Atrocities of war, treason, misled soldiers and vets. Stabbed opium in their flesh, whores and sex. Sonos and text. This world's cornered in debt. Terraform us through what we consume. Poisonous foods, cancer cells spread. The population agenda's ahead. I fled a jackal, busting shots through the capital, hoping I can catch the devil when it's Adam's apple. For the psychological madness we adapt to. Yeah. For the psychological madness we adapt. Lord have it, I swore to slay every devil on this planet, causing havoc, torture and sadness, torment and madness, caught in its raptures, drawings are graphic. I swim the atlas, putting my thoughts on the canvas. Lord have it, I swore to slay every devil on this planet, causing havoc, torture and sadness, torment and madness, caught in its raptures, drawings are graphic. I swim the atlas, thoughts on the canvas. Words taped on the wire, raining fire, satin alien robes, blast my way through a pagan's abode. Spirits catch me with a touch hotter than brimstone. Six looking like clones, gripping my coat. One of her light skin tone seduced me. Named Lucy, said she admired the truth I speak. A fine harlot with a plate between her knees. She lured baby fathers with belly dances to set up some rape charges. Some even got their brains blasted. Mysterious cases, bottle-shaped waist. She walks to the lowest center of gravity, trying to grab it with the essence of a woman's worth. Pulling my shirt, whispers in ears to full her with sperm. She lusted me to give her what she couldn't return. Pure blasphemy. Before I knew it, she turned and asked me. Her marble floors turn to fire, just reflections of desire. Images jump out the frame in attempt to pierce my attire with spears. She said the words I speak is relevant every 24,000 years. The next come around is near, spoken by prophets, pharaohs and witch doctors. A glitch in the equinox is upon us. Your death is a promise which has to be made. To the higher forces we pray. Outside display the portal in space. Black clouds and cyclone winds. Sing Orion's hymn before I snap the gin in his forehead. And study the science of this dream before I woke from this torment. Studied the science of this dream before I woke from this torment. Lord have it, I swore to slay every devil on this planet, causing havoc, torture and sadness, torment and madness, caught in its raptures, drawings are graphic. I swim the atlas, putting my thoughts on the canvas. Lord have it, I swore to slay every devil on this planet, causing havoc, torture and sadness, torment and madness, caught in its raptures, drawings are graphic. I swim the atlas, thoughts on the canvas.
Eat the words. Words. Boom. Blah. Know what the fuck it is now. I think every time I try break, caught in a tri-state, wanted women gyrate, wanted money high stakes, split the pie and die straight, shoot straight, full belly with that loot cake. See the odd body but they got a fruit base, change in the suitcase, hang with your shoe dates, shit done change when away in the new place. Old face stick like glue, what you took upon the crook, look you do to get shook. Ain't nothing new about it, get my nothing like there ain't nothing new about it. They get the cutting cause I don't wanna know about it. Bounded by the bullshit, gagged by the the mosque, you stand ground in the pulpit. Spread cause the dirt, cause the work was the fooling. But I'm back at it with my back out. Get the front and should've kept with it, but they back out. Don't fucking stunt on your tracks with your background musical feedback. If I'm feeding them, we feel that. Cause nothing more appealing than my feet and a still cap. Side of their face, shit, every rack and we face. You see my need, they be basic, breathing, needing a break. Kick down the borders that be closing me in. Just close position when I'm pulling the pin. Propose a toast to the cost of the 15. Raise your glass, roll cool to the split lean. Quick with it, slit with it, picnic kid. When shit hit, it feels split, wicked and rugged. Money in my mind, ain't my soul that just love it. Just do it, quick do it at every chance. Ever glance, whatever pass, just push the weather stance. Clever headed, stay bread at a steady rate. Hot headed bread, put his cheddar on the dinner plate. Sinisters in the sinner state, I'm a dip and break. But I weave it the dinner day. All this for granted, visions like they slanted. Chance I be passing, oh wait a second, discuss it. 9 round in, further way to discuss shit. Don't ever diss us shit in public. Jada got shit on lock like Republics. The guy on the eye never take it for them puppets. Mouth I be running, growth flipper stunting. Brain baby running, blitz blaze Johnny blaze. In the days on my days ain't changed, leave shit to the graves. But I seen a better day to come when true kings walk and no famous sun. Best believe when they come baby raining suns. Be best but I see chest stuck around the booty. Paid off my dues, still Jews be the Judy. Still pays be the Judy. Played with the beauty and she whispered in my ear. Played with the beauty and she whispered in my ear. With the beauty and she whispered in my ear.
Named after Dominique Wilkins. Lived a couple blocks down the street from the wheel turn. As the wheel turn, my mind works like Spielberg or Stanley Kubrick, but on some Spike Lee shit, where the character's still, but the background has movement. In my rear view, I see a couple cruel pigs, but the future's in front of me. Ask Father Time, the past is behind. The present is how we decide. Really, what's the bottom line? All Rihanna see is dollar signs? No offense, but that bitch is probably blind. Relive moments on the loop, but I don't got a Vine, cause it's too glitchy on my Android. Hit a field of asteroids on my last voyage to outer space, but save the trading places for Dan Aykroyd. Cause when I get pissed and annoyed, I just take a walk through nature, smoke a spliff and enjoy it. Life change paces at the flip of a coin or a drop of a hat. To be strong, no need to fill your system with boys. To be smart, don't need a noggin of facts. Just the knowledge that's passed through history stories. Share information through internet exploring. I see the big picture don't fit on the Instagram. The religious grab scriptures when shit hits the fan. My niggas pour out liquor when they missing they friends. Change, you can resist it, but eventually can't. The same people consistently dissing your plans be the first motherfuckers to be kissing your ass. And that's 365, 247, the same recycle energy for centuries with new methods. Heads falling off, their necks ain't protected. Decapitated by the samurai's weapon. Blessings just drop from above like Tetris blocks. I recognize in specific positions they slide effortlessly into selected slots. As I reflect, my aura becomes hella hot. You might scorch your flesh trying to step to the eye.
Mindy game. Sorta got a name, still I brought a lot of flame this year. We in the same frame of mind, find treasure beneath crates. Dirty beats too steep for cheap skates. You know it's good, but you don't know why. Sell it back to S for $29.95. Wanna talk y'all down about 5, cause I got $30 and a ninja need fries. Eyes glaze, products amaze me. Probably think I'm crazy for sonics, plus hooked on phonetics. Calculate math too sweet for diabetics. Dianetics got you linked up to stress detectives. Messing with your sector cause I'm bored. Plus I can't afford to waste time or rhymes, that's why I ran time. Hand me a tape of that lo-fi guy. Oh my, what have we here? Snack 3 beers for Jay and lift off like crop superstars. While I tear stupid bars up, lift cars up with telekinetic dreams. Check poetic schemes, the sun let it beam. Better seems odd getting green wands for rap stuff. Mad rough, feel bad for dudes that slough. Act tough, stack dubs, but your raps lack love. Hold mic and black glove. Leather of course, better come north, watch the art come forth. Let us form words, better warn nerves, I'm the king misfit. Jot more thoughts when I'm tired of this shit. Shout to heads who retired a bit quick. Pie smells good, all I want is one piece. Brotherhood of the wolf, watch me unleash a beast. Yo. Let's keep it moving. 2K5. 4 City Camp. Massive moves.
Yo. Wait a minute. Yo. Check it out. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yo. Take a look at the sheet music, a blossoming improv session, something like a mind design. Listen to the bitches brew and sip the finest wine live out of Philadelphia like Power 99. Spinning original strata east, beyond the illusion sweet. No need to translate when the music speaks. Going to the beats always got me losing sleep. My crew is deep in scratches across various time zones. When my mind zones, the rhyme zones are intertwined, growing like flowers in the garden on the ivy vine. Yeah, I'm blessing every instrumental. The lessons getting heavy, meditation in the temple. Practice Zen poetry with pen. The mind travels to predict what we will know until the end. When the storm cloud reaches the land, the form pieces expands over terrain. Explain and understand. I'm off of the grid, busting rhymes off of the lid, making songs like babies and do it all for the kids. Yo, I'm lost in a mist, like a ghost floats down the alley at night. I spiral like a galaxy might. I'm out of sight. It's the necessary application, taking over your airwaves when we're at your station. What? Yo, my horns like heroin. I'm having trouble with the trumpets and I can't let go. Like a woman's temptation and I can't say no. I'm seeing silhouettes, shadows and smoke when I walk into the alley at night and the street lights is low. These are the thoughts of the tormented, obsessed jazz musician whose last rendition of a bad decision that's racking his brain like a mad mathematician to find the right formula. I'm holding dynamite, kinda like warning ya that if you come any closer then it might blow up, and if you book the venue then they might show up so you can get a chance to perform everything that you practice, and they might even dance to your songs, but at the end of the night all the romance is gone. What up? Yeah, we in here.
My crew consists of Buddhists, nudists, and raw foodish. Y'all foolish, calling all students new to this revolutionary movement. Roll call my recruiters. We wary of intruders in this cosmic community. Universal unity. Rude rocks your rosaries. Rose red, root chakra, Chewbacca, cozy coat. Holy Ghost McGrady on the Ouija boards. I'm greedy with beats. It's all love when you see me in streets. Greetings and peace, but no peace treaties or weak CDs, please. Even if it's free, just leave a nigga be, flee from me. Nugs bunny with the buck teeth, duck fleece, feathers flock together, drop hella acapella, stella psychedelic reservoir behind the cellar door, telling stories of celestial wars. Aboard mission, here comes the mortician. The corpse missing, should have absorbed the Lord's wisdom. This the sickest form of sorcery and science. Flying saucers, replying to the bosses like I think we lost them. Awesome, still remain cautious. We in the darkest of days, lost in a maze with the matador. Had us all amazed by his battle scars. Battlestar Galactica rap, laugh as the rapture unravels. You get cast into the blackest of shadows without a paddle in the lake of fire. Take them higher, break away from desires and paper mache messiahs. Place your rates with Tobias, stage a riot with natives. We paraded through the lake and then raided your place with pirates and purple cape crusaders. The personal space invaders, greater debaters, deep discussions and repercussions. He's disgusting, at least we can trust him. He's a man of his word, I've never been known to stand with the herd. His stance is absurd in Sanskrit, hieroglyphic handprint, cuneiform carvings on the canvas. Stranded on the telepathic planet, surface damaged when the shuttle lands. Taken for granted by the brother man, banished from the motherland. Upper hand advantage on the other hand. Understand the standards of the underlord. Win a war, then what the fuck you running for? Swords swing when you coming towards kings. Score scenes from Lord of the Rings. It's more than a dream.